Hey Scorpio, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me on the last video of this series entitled How Does Your Person Feel About You? But we'll be looking at how does your Pisces person feel about you, the famous Scorpio and Pisces connection. If you haven't checked it out already, please go and check out myself and my sister's channel. My sister's channel, but myself and my sister's video, I should say, which is entitled Scorpio compatibilities with all the other signs. Okay, but this pairing is very, magnetic, and it's very intriguing and interesting connection, because Nikki K, I remember her mentioning to me that Pisces rule your fifth house, and fifth house is all about love, play, sex, etc. And you rule their ninth house, higher learning, so let's take a look at this interesting pairing. Not to say that the other pairings weren't as interesting, because we had some very intense readings for your sign with the other signs as well. Okay, but let's take a look at the last sign. So let's see, what is the situation between you both? And before actually we find out the situation, just to add that a friend of ours, a family friend, has a new YouTube channel entitled Natter for Days. I will leave the link in the description box below. Please go and check her out. Video is absolutely amazing. She's talking to people and finding out what they've been getting up to during this lockdown. And she herself is also a Scorpio. Big shout out to you, Natter. Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me at Empath Butterflies 18. And if you want to learn a little bit more about your sign, what's in store for you, please go and check out my sister's channel, which is entitled Beyond Astro K. Amazing. So I will leave the link in the description box below. Let's take a look at the situation between yourself and your Piscean person. What is the situation between Scorpio and their Pisces person, please? Okay. A win-win outcome is forecast. I feel like you and your Piscean individual that you're dealing with could be, there's some sort of tug of war I'm picking up. You're trying to outdo each other, it's almost like you don't want to give each other your power. You're both wanting to be on top. You're both wanting to rule the roost. You're both wanting to, this is for some of you, not for all of you. You're both wanting to be the more dominant one. You don't want the other to have a hold over you. Because I'm focusing on the scales. Maybe the scales are not balanced in this connection. For some of you, the scales are balanced. You feel very harmonious with this individual. You feel at peace. You feel, like I mentioned before about the fifth house, you feel as though this person is your dream come true. They're very romantic. You mirror each other. This is your equal. We also have an end of a tough cycle approaches. So the situation is that yourself and your Piscean person may have been going for a very tough cycle. Something for some of you may go into December when Saturn transitions into Aquarius. You may see this change occur during Capricorn season. Some of you may feel like you want some sort of justice brought to the situation. Okay, you may have been going through a very painful time with this person. And you may feel like you want to see it through to the end of the year, and then you want to exit the connection. That's for some of you. You want something to be more balanced. The situation for some of you, I feel strongly, is that things are imbalanced and you want to put an end to this, or your Piscean person feels like things are very imbalanced and they want there to be an end to this tough cycle. But for some of you, I feel like you have come out of this hardship with this person and you're in a period of being as one, you know, being on the same page. What is crossing the situation between Scorpio and their Pisces person, please? A personal issue reaches resolution. There's something to do with home. You know, there has been an issue within this connection that needs to be resolved. Okay, and again, I feel it's something to do with being balanced, being on the same page, wanting to find a resolution but not knowing how to. You know, and for some of you, this person may be in that energy of, you know, the end of the year, they will make that change. They want there to be an end of this tough cycle. You know, they may want to leave the connection. It has something to do with home, family. For some of you, you could be married to this person. It's what I'm picking up right here. And then we have nothing is yet set in stone. So for some of you, what's crossing the situation is that you may not know whether or not you are in a relationship with this person. You know, this could be like an on and off again connection. So on one hand, what is crossing the situation is that you both could live in separate areas, or there's something around both of you could be with separate partners, not for all of you, but for some of you. And there's a wanting to be together. For some of you, yeah, okay. For some of you, this person could be married, or you could be married. And with this Capricorn energy right here, I feel like, you know, Capricorns are all about durability, something that's long lasting, affinity, right? Capricorn has that energy. It's ruled by Saturn. So this person may have been in a marriage, or they are in a marriage. And with this Libra, this is might be of the Justice card. There needs, for some of you, there's something around a divorce. So maybe this person may have said to you, the end of the year, you know, I'm all yours, or we're getting a divorce. Or you may be wanting a divorce, or this person may be wanting a divorce, or some sort of separation. But there's something around what's crossing the situation with this Cancer energy. Cancer rules the home, is about someone can't leave home to be near the other person. This person may feel as though, you know, there's an instability within their home. If it's in regards to yourself and them, there could be issues around your home life, you both getting on, living with each other. I'm speaking to about 4 or 3 different groups of you. And for some of you, there's a waiting for this person to leave a spouse, but nothing yet is set in stone, so they can't take action, okay? But for those of you that are not, you know, resonating with what I just mentioned, there could be an issue of wanting to move into a home with each other, but nothing yet is set in stone. So maybe wait until, you know, the ending of the year to see if things can progress moving forward. Okay. What is the starting point for Scorpio and their Pisces, please? Okay. You are good enough. It's time to release negativity. Okay, I feel for those of you that are in a connection with this individual that's already in a marriage, or you could be in a marriage, you know, there was issues around your relationship where you may have felt that your partner was being unappreciative. Not this particular Pisces, but you may have felt this person was being, whoever you were with was being very unappreciative. They wasn't, you know, appreciating your qualities, and you wanted to come out of that. And I feel like this individual, you know, this is more their energy towards you. They saw you as someone that was very hypnotic. They saw you as someone that would be their savior, in a sense. They saw you as someone that was very sexy, very intense. Because in their relationship, they may have felt that, you know, they weren't desired by their partner. And you, within you, they felt that you desired them, you know, you awoke in them, is what I'm picking up right here. And they wanted to come out of this connection because things weren't working out anyway for a long time. But it's almost like you gave them the green light to take action. But now things are quite stagnant. Now, for some of you, I feel like the starting point of the connection, or for some of you, this could have occurred, but you're in a more peaceful state now. You and your person are in the energies of talking about your issues, working through your problems, you know, delving deep. With this Mercury, with this Virgo card being in the energies of Mercury for me, and Virgo is ruled by Mercury, there was a lot of deep, intense conversations that you have. Now, this person's Pluto could be on your Mercury, all right? They may have a Pluto in Scorpio also, or you could have a Pluto in Scorpio and someone's got a Mercury in Virgo. And, you know, this is a sextile to your mind. So you know, I did mention something around you both having these deep conversations where you unearth hidden wounds and look at them, analyze them and heal from them, analyze them with this Mercury energy and delve in deep, you know, with this Scorpionic energy right here. So you may have found with this person that you could connect with them on a mental level. You were able to face your fears. You were able to face fears which you couldn't face with anyone else. The strong mental connection whereby it was almost like a therapist and client in a sense. You know, one where you were able to transform after conversations, or you gain clarity of situations that you kept hidden, and vice versa. Okay, so this is a very, very intense and powerful mental connection that you both shared with each other. It may have started off as just a friendship, but you enjoyed each other's conversations, okay? Finding each other very highly intelligent and very intense, but in a like almost psychiatrist way. It's like, if that makes any sense, like a psychologist. Like you both psychoanalyzed each other and you were both mentally on the same page, and you never felt this way about anyone before, is what I'm picking up. Okay, so let's take a look at and for some of you, this person could be separated, but they are still thinking of you, you know, and the starting point could be that they were in a separation and they encountered you without wrapping up the situation that they were already in, although they may not live with that person. Okay, so let's take a look at what happened in the past for yourself and your Pisces person. A lot happened in the past. What happened in the past between Scorpio and their Pisces person, please? Okay. It's time to take action. It came out in the reverse. New moon in Aries. Some of you could be connecting with an Aries Pisces cusp. I feel like in the past it was quite... My cat just jumped up. Robin, that was a bit scary. I feel like in the past, you know, things were quite stalled, you know, with both of you. Maybe because you both knew that you couldn't be together because this person was already in a connection with someone. But there may have been a bit of shyness as well. Nothing will come of the situation. You both may have felt that nothing will become of the situation because of the current circumstances. So it was almost like you were just friends, okay? You were just friends. You enjoyed each other's company. You enjoyed each other's conversations. But you may have felt that, you know, nothing's going to become of it. She's with someone, he's with someone, or, you know what? Even if that's not the case, we're just mates, okay? But this is what I feel. But despite you both feeling that, we're just coming up here, you may have both resisted it. Just burning some incense, guys. You may have both played with the idea of, what if something does become of this situation right here, you know? We also have show the world the real you, Aquarius energy. So there was something that, you know, maybe you may have met this person online for some of you, and, you know, this could have been an online connection. And if you did meet this person online, there's something to do with online with yourself and this person here. And this person may have felt that you had two separate personas, one that's online as well as one that is in real life, especially with this mental connection that you both share. But for some of you, I feel like I feel like you may have perceived this person to have two personas as well. Like when we're together, you're not this way inclined, or, you know, this person may act as though they are a dutiful husband, a dutiful wife, but you know the real them. You know that they're not happy. You know, you may be friends with this person, but it's almost like there was some sort of lie that was being lived, but you knew the truth. Okay? Let's take a look at what your Pisces person is thinking about you in the now. What is Pisces thinking and feeling about Scorpio in the now, please? Okay. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Okay, so your Pisces person is feeling very optimistic. They may have Sagittarius in their chart, Sagittarius moon, I feel. So they're really thinking about, you know, bettering themselves, bettering their lives, bettering the connection. If you are in a connection with this person, they're feeling very optimistic. They're feeling very hopeful. They don't want to dwell on the past. They want to move forward. They want to create opportunities for yourself, for them, especially if things are harmonious. For others of you, I feel like your Pisces person is just thinking of the best outcome, you know, knowing that, feeling that they can't take action, but thinking of what action needs to be taken place when the time's right. Okay, but they are feeling positive about the situation, knowing that they're not always going to be in the situation. There's something to do with the ending of the year for this person. Okay, so let's take a look. What is your Pisces person's future action in regards to you, Scorpio? Be bold and make the first move. This person may have like Aries Venus or Pisces, be a Pisces Aries cusp. So I definitely feel that this person is going to want to make the first move, be, you know, assertive with that Aries energy. The energy is gaining momentum because they are going to be feeling very positive. They're going to want to come after you. They are going to want to make the situation, you know, they are going to want to make things happen between yourself and them, especially if you are in a connection already and they are. This is what I feel like. This person is going to try and make their presence known to you, that you look, I do want this, you know, but just wait. I'm getting a sense of just wait. But they will make the first move, because for some of you, you could be in a period of no communication or not really communicating, not knowing what this person wants or wants to do, you know. And for some of you that are in a connection with this person, this individual is in the energies of wanting to proceed with making the relationship more better. You know, they want to keep things more balanced and harmonious. Okay, what is your Pisces person's power, please, in regards to you, Scorpio? Don't let your past hold you back. Okay, communication is key. Okay, so I feel like your Pisces person feels, for some of you, this could be an ending to a relationship, and this person wants to move forward with that new moon in Sagittarius, you know, with the arrow pointing forward. They're thinking about their future. They're thinking about, and I don't want to trigger anyone, but if you separated with this person, they're thinking about moving forward to a different chapter in their life, to have a, you know, to come out of this cycle that they had with you. And they feel like the South Node is in Sagittarius at the moment. So this person may have like a South Node in Sagittarius, or they could have a moon in Sagittarius. And this person is wanting to move forward. So they're not really dwelling on the past, is what I'm picking up. Communication is key. They may feel like they need to communicate that, you know, because remember what I mentioned before, they may have Capricorn, you know, there's something around Capricorn. They want to focus on their work. They want to focus on their finances, on their career, because Capricorn is in your third house, Scorpio. Sagittarius is second. you know, and this could also indicate that, because look, new moon in Gemini. Okay, Gemini's in the North Node, so they want to they may want to communicate that to you. They may feel like their power is to communicate the truth of wanting to move forward, for some of you, unfortunately. And for some of you, I feel like this person's power is to move forward with you. You know, don't let your past hold you back. They may feel like whoever they were with in the past, you know, they no longer want to be with that person and they want to be with you. So they feel like they need to communicate. They could be with a Gemini person as well. They may feel like they need to communicate to this Gemini person that they don't want to be with them anymore, because I'm seeing two females here. They may feel like their power is to tell the other person that they actually want to be with you. Okay, so let's take a look at your power. What is your power? What is your power? What is your power? What's your power, Scorpio, in regards to this person, please? Okay, I'm going to take all of them. Okay, so we have conclusions are within reach in the reverse. So you may feel as though you don't know what the outcome will be with this person. For some of you, you don't want to put too much pressure on the connection. Because you get on with this person so well. You're both in a period of your relationship where things are very harmonious. You're getting on with each other, you're working well with each other, and you don't want to spoil that. So you don't want to put any, you know, outcomes on the destination of the connection. You just want to take each day as it comes. And what I'm picking up here. Okay, and then we have adjustments are required. So for some of you, there's something occurring around the ending of the year. Maybe yourself and your person have agreed to move in with each other or near to each other. So you feel like your power is to maybe sort out things within your household, or maybe start packing in order to, you know, before that change comes near. And for some of you, I feel like if you are in a connection already, you know, and this person's in a connection already, your things are up in the air. You don't know what to think. You don't want to think about it, but you are, you know, focusing on that things do need to change. Okay, and then we have a time to give rather than to take. So you're in the energies of pulling back. You may feel like your power is not to give any more to the situation, especially also for some of you that may have felt that even if you and this person are getting on, you may have felt that in the past I was giving too much, and this person may have felt a bit of guilt about that, hence why they're working on so hard and diligently to make this connection work. So you're pulling back from giving too much, overextending yourself. Your hard work is paying off. So yeah, I don't feel like you're overextending yourself in this connection. Even if you are, you know, if this person has said something to you about them leaving someone to be with you, you know, you're still not giving your all because you want to see action. And this card is in the reverse. So to me, it's like you don't want to overextend yourself. And then we have work for your fears. So you're really trying to do some sort of shadow work here. And you could be analyzing, you know, because you have this conversation with this person, and you may feel like you want to conversate with this individual. Conversation needs to take place, and you may feel like the truth needs to be revealed to whoever needs it, and also you want this person to be truthful towards you about their intentions, because you do have that strong mental Plutonic Mercury connection here, where you're able to, you know, this could be a telepathic connection, but for some reason this person is, you can't quite gauge them, so you're forced to go within and find the answers from within and face your fears. But you are wanting to have that deep connection, you know, that deep conversation with them. Meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. So yeah, there is a mental connection that you both share, and there's a mental connection that you both want, that you want to have with this individual, like a conversation. And I feel like I did mention about there being a telepathic connection, so you could be meditating to try and get the answers, going within spiritually, okay, and also trying to connect with this person telepathically. And then when you come and trying to find answers of what you should do moving forward. What's the outcome between Pisces? And some of you, I feel, may not meditate. You may just be praying, or, trying to tap in with your spirit guides if you believe in that, or the universe, looking for signs. Okay, so what's the outcome for Scorpio and Pisces for November the 30th, please? Okay, I'm going to take them all. Okay, so we have your dreams need a practical plan in the reverse. So yeah, I feel like things may still be quite stalled, because with the Taurus energy, I'm thinking the Knight of Pentacles, things are quite stalled here in regards to maybe some sort of home move. Again, this is something to do with the ending of the year. So there's no plan that is actually in place. This is why there's something that's up in the air, something's on pause here. And then we have expect a powerful change, yeah, in the reverse. So I get a sense that in the now, there may not be any type of change. There's a level of stagnancy around this connection. And I also feel like for some of you that are in a harmonious connection, things will remain this way, peaceful and harmonious with this person. You don't want to force anything, because you may have come out of a very troubled time with this person, and you're both getting on in the now. So you don't want to force, pushing any agendas onto each other. Okay, you both are under the understanding that you have the same goal in mind as to where you want to take the relationship, but you don't want to force things. Then we have balanced spirituality and practicality in the reverse, full moon in Pisces. Yeah, so I feel like things will be quite an illusion. I'm feeling, you will want to be able to balance out your spirituality, that mental connection you have, that deep spiritual connection you feel for this person, and vice versa. And then at the same time, you'll be finding it hard to be practical about the situation. There's a level of imbalance there. And then we have surrender to the divine. So there's a restrictive energy around this connection right here, not wanting to surrender it, but at the same time wanting to look at it on a more spiritual level, as opposed to, it has to be this way, that way, that way, that way, if I'm making any sense. So I feel like in regards to coming together, especially if you're with another person and this person's with another person, that's going to be put on hold, because there's a lot of issues that need to be worked through here. Okay. And for those of you that are in a harmonious connection, you don't want to put any pressure on the connection, and you will both try to balance out the practical side as well as the emotional side to your relationship. It's going to be a work in progress, a time for healing. Yeah. So this is going to be a time for you both to heal, maybe heal connections that you're in already, heal this specific connection, and continuing to heal the connection that you're in. And then we have your commitment is being tested. Yeah. So your person is under the understanding that there needs to be a change that they need to make, but they're not quite ready to make it. And there also needs to be a conversation. Also, you feel like you need to have this conversation, as well as for some of you that are in a connection that is harmonious with this person, the issue of, are we going to move in together, or are you going to move near me, could crop back up. And, it's almost like you don't want to mention it to each other because it caused a lot of arguments in the past, and now you're trying to heal the relationship. But you're both seeing also, if you're on the same page, you're both testing each other about the commitment without mentioning if the next person wants to take that next step, if that makes any sense. What do you need to release? For some of you, you may decide to release this connection. For some of you, this person is releasing the connection, or they're asking themselves how they can release the connection that they're in already. Okay. And then we have the last card. You're very close to achieving your goal in the reverse. So yeah, I feel for some of you that are in some sort of connection where there's some sort of third party, things will be quite prolonged in this area with this person not taking action, because it's almost like they're waiting out until the ending of the year to take any type of action. If they do take action, for some of you, that's not for all of you. And for some of you, in regards to taking this connection to the next level, you and your person don't want to force the issue because it caused a lot of arguments in the past, and now you're trying to heal from that and work on that. because it says you're very close to achieving your goal. So it's saying it's going to be a work in progress right here. You know, things are going to be quite slow moving with this card coming up in the reverse, you know, with a lot of fears and issues and, you know, things to wrap up before the year's out, and, you know, truth that needs to be discussed as well. So, you know, whatever the outcome is going to be quite a long road before, you know, you both get there. But doesn't mean you won't get there. But for some of you, you may decide to abandon the connection because you're going through a stage of trying to work through your thoughts and feelings of, do I really need this? What is making me stay in this connection? Is it beneficial for my well-being? There's a lot of that going on also. Okay, so Scorpio, that was the ending of the series. I hope you appreciated it. It was just a general. If you would like a personal reading to find out more, please email me, and look out for your December 2020 love reading. It's been a pleasure. Peace out.